Hi everybody. Yeah, I tried streaming an episode yesterday, and yeah, it decided to cut off 18 minutes in, so I've had to delete the video, and I'm going to have to continue on from this point onward. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart the whole episode, but hopefully I've got people that are going to be messing. So normal, departure. Yeah, because I think if we do this, yeah, we had just finished that. So yes, on the road. Yeah,
Previously on
don't
Alan
mind that.
Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
So, if anybody that's got me for personal has got me person that can get a hold of me, let me know at any point if the broadcast gets cut off, because yesterday it was a whole hour I got through before I got told this whole stream was not working. So I am not wanting to waste another hour on sweet bugger all.
In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
So I kinda know what I'm doing. Right, let's pick up the sunglasses.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
Yeah, so he was out all night drinking with Ray, and he's literally getting so used to this whole gig. But trust me, we all say the same thing after you've been out all night drinking. You're like, I'll never do it again. Then what do? You do it again. You never learn from the mistake of drinking.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message. Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey!
Well, Barry, this is your fault. We got pished.
If Alice wasn't too mad to record it, that she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this is your fault.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And a little tidbit for you guys, a little information. The guy that's sitting next to the actor for Alan is the original face for Max Payne. So not the guy on Alan's left, but the guy on Alan's right is the original face for Max Payne.
Look, I'm gonna be honest here. Is that wise? No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan. Wow, thanks. Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man? Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years
Hopefully the stream is still up, guys, because after 18 minutes and then an hour after that of complete nothing.
Next book will be a departure from the old for me. You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way? Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him.
With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now.
That's what happens when you fall off a cliff.
That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for us, Sam.
The original Max Payne, who looks constipated.
Poets of the Fall. Thank you.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that. I didn't say anything stupid, if that's what you want to know. Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Yeah, guys, if your partner said they'd be home by midnight and they are 7 hours late, aka they come at 7 a.m. in the morning, piss drunk,
Was the key to the cabin.
what would you do?
I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Careful with that gun, Barry.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
So we've got to go back to where it all started, use the clicker to then engage the boss. Yeah, you see, take advantage of the sunlight. As soon as we go in somewhere where it's completely dark, you're gonna have an episode.
In daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape, it was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
But yeah, guys, honestly, what's the question? If you had a partner that said, go out drinking and says, yeah, I'll be home by midnight, and doesn't get home till 7 in the morning, what would be your first thing, what would be your first reaction to that then being 7 hours well past? You got Thomas watching. Hey, little buddy. He's a Bobby. Yep. A little episode and... And it's dark. Ow! Point blank range as well. Okay. Wanna play that game? Point blank that. Manuscript page. No. Don't do the dance. Right. So yesterday this whole segment was, yeah, get in car, drive towards the lake. Get out of car, fight bad guys, get back in car. It was literally like almost you're playing GTA, Alan Wake style. Ouch. And the driving still sucks in this game. I mean, for a company that didn't do a lot of driving stuff, you know, it's okay for first timers, but yeah, the handling is atrocious. Alright, let's see. Take a right, take a left, take a right, and take a left. Yeah, when the road ahead's out and there's no right, you gotta take the left. Oh yeah, little tidbit. Yesterday, I skipped this bit and went straight into the room and found out Agent Nightingale was staying here. Only one problem. What happened? Bus driving 101.
Agent Nightingale stayed here, in room number 2.
Oh dear. Oh dear. No, normally it's, I'm sorry I'm late, you're hired! Yep, Agent Nightingale's room, yep. Cheers, mate. We just took all your ammo, blah blah blah.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had
Like that
stayed
isn't
when he had
stalkerish.
been busy harassing me.
He's even got my good sides. Take his ammo, take his flashbangs, and ninja! Nope. Yeah, well. Now, how's the minivan doing? Is it still drivable? Yep, still drivable. Let's go. Away! Oh, he's shouting for me, is he? Huh. And this is where it cut off yesterday. An hour of me playing when this thing decided to cut off. Just to make sure it hasn't cut off. Is everybody still seeing this okay? Is everybody still seeing this? Yep, that was me. I'm breaking the car. Well, the car is damaging itself, actually. That's one thing. They seem to damage automatically. Oh. Yeah, get lost, and boom, baby. Oh, I will not dispute I'm not the best at driving. But then again, this game has also not got the best driving mechanics. This is from a company that wasn't known for their driving mechanics. But then again, Kirsty, you can't really say anything. All the girls watching, or is it just you and Thomas? Oh yeah, and I know what happens here. Just Millie. Right. And just because of yesterday, and the reason why I don't sound that impressed, like I said, I did all this yesterday for it to cut out just at the start of the bridge. Ain't that a kick in the head for you, mate?
Nice to see you, too.
And here we go. Right. Hello, muscle car. Amber's upstairs, Crystal's out. With her friend or with her boyfriend? Sorry, that's all the points. Oh, get the roller derby. I like that. As soon as you say the name Kirsty, Millie's like, boyfriend. Now that I got rid of the demon car, get back in and drive. And that's the points on my license. So she says, but she's got that boy whipped. Oh, is she trying to find her destination? Oh, get the kids to school! Get the kids to school! Damn. That got me in a car wreck. Wrecked me, that damn near killed me. Hey, I'm into heavy metal, but that's just taking the cake. Right. Yes, batteries, yes, give me the shotgun, yes. Here we go. 7 shots of 12 gauge. Ah, yes, the Tunnel of Doom. Every game has a Tunnel of Doom. Ninja! How about no? Are you just saying that so she makes more cookies? Oh me. My car gets taken. Yesterday that didn't happen though. Yesterday the school bus flew past me, but today the school bus just takes out the 4x4. Just totally just cracked. Okay now. Okay. Alright. Okay, Millie. You see that, but like I said, never tried Mummy's cookies if she's never really made them when Mama and Papa and me have been around. And just like that, you always dance with your partners. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, shotgun blasting. That's the end of that one. Okay, bye. Any more? Anyone want the 12 gauge? No? Okay, I think that answers that question. No one wants to play with Mr. 12 gauge. Can you blame them, the 12 gauge? He can be Mr. Intimidating at times. This way. You go all the way down there, it's just a blocked off tunnel to lure you into the full sense of security. Excellent. Now I've just got to go get the top bit open and then get the gate open, drive through, and hope that, well, nothing else comes and gets me. And I think that took care of the unwanted company. Now give me the hunting rifle. Accurate. Deadly. Only thing it's missing is a scope. Batteries. Give me more batteries. I need that for the flashlight. And again, you're out there, pal. Soon as I go and turn on the power, you're gonna come busting in. Right. Hit the button. Aha! Hmm? You're new. Yesterday I never had to deal with you. Six rounds. 6 dead. Right. Seriously, the amount of fuel this guy is going through right now. Honestly, how much would his bill be? Over $1 million. Okay. Stop here. Oh. Yeah, that is gonna come alive in a minute. That's not gonna be fun. Give me the manuscript. Ammo, yes, yes, yes. Give me reserves to fight the darkness. Because heaven forbid this is gonna get worse before it gets better. Way worse. Right. Come on. Come on. Come on. We have power. Now here it comes, that's gonna wake up. Get it. Boom goes the heavy metal. Come on. That was both his shoulders and his leg. And keep going, because now I know I've just got to hit the button, this gets lifted up, and we are, well, on our way to go and kill the darkness. Right, get back in the car. So how's everybody's day going? Everybody doing well? Oh, okay, car. Don't want to drift on the dirt roads. Okay. This whole place is just gonna get engulfed with darkness. Okay, right. Here we go.
When I told Barry my plan back in the
Now, is it just me, or does this place look like an old-style Staloon town, you know, where we used to have showdowns and quick draw?
I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Right, there we go, right. Here. Right. All still good? Stream still up? Shotgun, flashbangs. Yep, I can see two people watching. Hey guys, does this feel like I'm about to hear a shootout? That does not look good. Alright, pilgrims. Draw. Oh, you're bringing a chainsaw! Oh, we can't have that. This here is a shooting gallery. This is not a chainsaw. Look guys, you're on TV! A shootout's a shootout. Oh, you want to get brawling? Really? We're just bringing out all the stops here now. We're bringing out the chainsaw guy, we're bringing out all the throwers. Oh, we're bringing out the double whammy this time, are we? Alright, let's go. Oh, that was almost an insta-kill there. Oh boy. Sadly, although I want to keep the hunting rifle with only 2 shots, she'll be useless. Double barrel? Huh. And I cannot go back to get the pump action. I digress. But doesn't matter, as long as I got enough ammo to take on the darkness, I don't really mind. Just long as I don't really have to deal with a lot of the flying animals, because those things really take the cake. When it comes to flying enemies, they can be good, sometimes they can be just the absolute worst. And that's just the main thing, is they can be the absolute worst if, you know, they're not easy enough to deal with in the first place. Now, it was around about here is when I was told the stream had cut off. Like when I got told I wasn't streaming. So, yeah.
I could see Mirror Peak in the
from this point,
That's
there
where
is
Cauldron Lake was. was.
you know, gonna be out. I don't know what's happening. Right, yo. Got my ammunition and all that. Right. Oh god. Resident Evil 4 flashbacks. Oh. Who let the birdie out? Alright, let's go. Just in time, too. Oh boy. This be anticlimactic. I get all the way here just to fall down in that, and that's the end of the game. But, what? I was always destined to lose? There are some video games that have endings where no matter how much you try, you're always going to lose. Oh me, there was, what was it? One of the endings to Dragon Age Origins, where if you don't do a specific thing, that's it, you die at the end of it. So there are some games where it is no matter what, you're dead, and some games that you can have the good ending, some which you make one wrong choice, bad ending. That's it. Come on. You're almost done. There we go. Take them out while you still can. Because you don't want them coming back and biting you in the butt later. Right, let's go. Relentless little things, aren't they? You're durable little birds, I'll give you that. Okay, well, let's keep going. We're almost there. We gotta make it to the lake. Ow. Next. Oh, lovely. Healing. Okay, so we're at the cabin. Alright, so yeah guys, like I said, I think we might be coming up to the end of this, but like I said before, I'm either planning on doing Control next, or I might do a completely different game, because like this game has been good and everything. Control is better, but it's like I want to take on something a little bit more hit the ground running instead of like the way this game it's been like. You know, I can predict almost it. Okay. Again, she's trying to throw stuff in my way. He disappeared. Okay. Seriously? Gets in a stun animation and that's it, game over. Like I was saying, I might start a different game series, like I said, I'll see when I get closer to the time because it's also like, I don't want to play a game that you guys might just get bored of. Like, I get it, like, this is the first time me ever actually being able to play Alan Wake, and I just saw on when I did episode select, it had 2 special episodes. I've got a feeling that's the DLCs to this game, but I'm probably not going to do them, just due to the fact that just playing through the story is good enough, but the DLCs I'm just not gonna do. But other than that, there's other games I can play. One of them, like what my mate has been playing, God of War, I might actually do that next, due to the fact that that is a good series that he's been doing, and I do love the God of War games. I just wish they would remake 1, 2, Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus for PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, just so that we can have how Kratos became, like how Kratos got to the Norse mythology in God of War 2018, because his story in Greece was really good. It was a really solid story, and when they did him in the Norse mythology for 2018, I actually quite enjoyed it, and it was a really good way they could just keep Kratos going. And then in Ragnarok, what they did with him there, like, that was really good, and it was like the perfect to maybe continue Kratos or just continue with Atreus, because Atreus deserves his own series as well as, you know, Kratos gets his. But that's not up to me. Like, in my opinion, I would love them to remake 1, 2, and 3. Well, they remade 3 for a PS4. Just if they remade 1, 2, Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta, just to, you know, have all of them, because the one version of God of War I do not like. Well, it's not that I don't like it, I just never got into it, was the Ascension, because Ascension wasn't, their hearts weren't in it. I believe it was an okay game, focused a little too much on the multiplayer, which to me, that wasn't God of War. God of War never really needed multiplayer. It was fine the way it was. It's just, during the era of the PS3, multiplayer was all the thing. And God of War Ascension did suffer due to that, because like I said, never really been God of War, has never been primarily really hard on the multiplayer. There's other games that I would love to see come back, and a lot of video gamers will say this one, and I do agree with them. A lot of video gamers want to see Simpsons Hit and Run come back. Now, if they said, like, oh, they were going to do a Simpsons Hit and Run remaster, I would pre-order it in a heartbeat. That game was so good. The kids' versions of GTA, the game was so good, it was well before its time, and yeah, I would just love to see that make a resurgence, because no matter what, to those of us who played the PS2 and everything, Simpsons Hit and Run was the thing. And if my sister's still watching, she'll have a really sore spot to Simpsons Road Rage, where I actually did a trick on that one. Unintentionally tricked and managed to beat her. I did not even realise that was a trick. I did that by pure accident. Did a trick in the car, and I was able to get the objective done. But yeah, the Simpsons Hit and Run. I mean, yeah, I would love I mean, if they did as well, I'd also get Road Rage. But I think Hit and Run would just be everybody's go-to, because that is the most probably iconic one. I would love this video game series to come back as well. It's been like no one's heard much of anything, and it's called the Legacy of Kain series, like Blood Omen, Blood Omen 2, Soul Reaver, Soul Reaver 2, and Defiance. I would love those games to come back, because those games were really good as well. It was a different, like, genre to it all, especially due to the one of the key components to when you play Soul Reaver, where you play as a wraith called Raziel, and yeah, that was just a good set of games. If anybody could, what video games would they bring back from, you know, obscurity or revitalize? I'd love to hear everybody's opinion on that. If my sister is watching, I think she'd want them to bring back the Buffy games. You mean Crazy Taxi, Cheryl? The Crazy Taxi games? Never played much of those games. You too, Tammy? You'd want them to bring back the taxi games? If that was the case, they would have to bring back the Driver games as well. God, the original Driver, the tutorial games were... Oh, you're Buffy, Tammy. Cheryl, you didn't bring back the taxi games. Then again, if they brought back the Driver games, now that Driver 1 for the PS1, the tutorial itself was difficult to get past, and that was just the tutorial. Says a lot for a game when it's like the opening of the game is more difficult than the rest of the game. Mind you, they did you know, redo them for the PS4. The Jak and Daxter games was really good. I just wish they would remake The Lost Frontier and actually finish it, because they left Lost Frontier on a cliffhanger, and it is so frustrating that they left it on a cliffhanger and it's just, they never went back to it. Oh, the original Tomb Raider 1 and 2, like the original Tomb Raiders. Something light-hearted. Well, of course, they give me a recommendation. And I'll see if I've got it. The original Tomb Raiders. I mean, I get it. Yeah, like Anniversary, I believe it. Kirsty, you could go take a run and jump. Barbie. Hell no. Aye, but damn it, the original Tomb Raiders, damn. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 and Chronicles, yeah. Those were good back in the day. I do admit, I do really remember, and Tomb Raider technically being the first game I learned to play, specifically Tomb Raider 4. I cannot remember the exact name because I believe when we played, yeah, that's the ones. Yeah, you're going back to the 90s there, Tammy. Early 90s into the early 2000s. Those, they don't make games like that anymore. If that was the case, I know they remade Crash Bandicoot, but I also would like to see the originals make a comeback. Of the original Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3. And Spyro as well. I want the originals to come back. I know they've done the remastered, like the reignited and Insanity mastered ones. But I would love to see them bring back the originals. The originals were the things back in the day. Trying to think of other ones as well, because there's so many great games that I did play, and some of them. Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's the thing, though, that Cheryl, is they did remake it for the Xbox, but not the PlayStation. That was remade because that was the company that made Conkers was bought over by Xbox. And Kirsty, there is no Rugrats games. But then again, the original Rugrats for the PS1. Now that was a game. Ooh, the original Raymans as well. Looks like there's no way around this. But yeah, there is the original Raymans, if you guys remember that one. Because I remember me and Kirsty were always trying to get to the pencil level. We could not play it to save ourselves. But we just had fun doing it. Now what's the other games I think there is? You forgot, what, the Rayman or the Rugrats? Here, Kirsty, go right ahead. If you tell them you want the Rugrats games, you want Buffy and that. What they didn't do what, Cheryl? The Conkers, because the company that owned it just got bought over by Xbox. Then again, there is...
I needed to get the generator running.
Not Rugrats. Oh, man. What was who was it? Oh, Croc. Who remembers Croc? That was the two games back in there as well. The little crocodile. Oh, here's another game that you may have played it for the PC, but I don't ever think it was released to console. Frogger. I remember playing it on the PC when Dad actually got it onto the PC. Oh, playing Frogger back then, damn. How it have nostalgia and feel like remind all those people who played it. It was just something back then. Any other game suggestions that you want to, if you could bring back, you'd bring back? I know we've got like Medieval. I know they did remake Medieval 1. I know they just partly released Medieval 2. If I remember, Medieval 2 is the Resurrection. Well, funny you say that, Cheryl, as the trilogy gets released soon, and it has 1, 2, and 3. So you'll be able to get 1, 2, and 3. I think it's October time when it does come out, but it is going to be the original 1998 version with the special mission and everything, and then you're going to have the original MSG2. But then again, I never got into Metal Gear till later in life. I didn't get into Metal Gear until Metal Gear 4 Guns of the Patriots. Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. And then I actually bought the trilogy and all that when the trilogy came out for PS3. But there are some games that it is sad to say, did not age well, but were good at the time. And yeah, I mean, like what they did with Bully or Can Canis Edit, it's been remade for PS3, now PS4, but they'll never make it's a shame that they could. You just played what your son had. And there is a lot of games that, Bully, like I said, Bully, that's a good game, but they'll never make a sequel to it. I don't know why. It's one of those games that no matter which way you look at it, it was a one and done. Oh, here's another set of games I wish they'd... I don't know why they stopped making them, because it was like after the PS2, they stopped making them. The Casper games, like Casper the Friendly Ghost, that, like you had one game for PS1, a couple of games for PS2, and then after that, he just never had any more. Never made any more games of Casper. it is just like a lot of games that you remember growing up to is like, you think about it now, they could have did more with them, but it's just obscurity got them. Oh man. Here's another game I think a lot of people might feel old if they ever played it. Oh, Digimon 1999. Cheryl, I can do one better. Echo the Dolphin.
Do as you're told.
As I say that, my watcher's count drops down to 2. I think everybody was like, no, not Echo the Dolphin.
Has never left you.
Wow. There is a tornado of crap over there. And you expect me to take on that? Well, I didn't even move. How am I meant to take on, how am I meant to destroy the tornado? Move. Oh boy, oh boy. Hit the ground running. Whoa! Run like your life depended on it, Alan. Because it is going to depend on this. Whoa. Okay. For a minute there, what the hell happened? Okay, at least it checkpointed me here. I can't win. I don't think I'm gonna win because considering what the hell? It just seems to be shoot it. Just shoot and hope you hit. Back, I say. Back. I think I'm just pissing her off. You notice it, unless it kills you. Okay, it looked like I was landing there, but turns out no, I get clipped by the last bit of debris. Okay. Oh. As soon as my feet touch the platform, it bonks me in the head, and then that's it, I'm back on the floor. Really? Oh, you really want to bring up Avatar, eh? Get to airbending. I don't think so. I think Aang's on holiday with Katara. Can't see shit.
You will fail.
Mate, that's the story of my life, lady. When they say you will fail. Not the pigeons! Okay. 3 hits. 3 hits is all it took. When in doubt, get your clicker out. When are you becoming an assassin?
Hell.
Nah, mate, that's the Doom Lord.
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream.
If this is a bad dream, I hate to see my nightmares.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear.
Oh yeah, the darkness.
It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed.
Find the clicker.
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to come?
I mean, come back to bed is that an invitation?
I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best regret. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. Talk more about it in the morning. Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Haha! Spaceman!
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
So it'll just take you and shove you in there.
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
Does anybody else get the feeling, you know, he's not really on our side, he's actually the bad guy? So we can summon stuff into reality. Okay.
I followed the idea of a
Just bird. Just summon birds. So what are we doing? Just making the story up as we go along?
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. I'll hurt you. You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself at work. You don't do anything.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
Enough.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you get your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you down.
Practically, this whole point of this last segment is we're making the pages manifest.
Thanks for the thought. Cut it out. This is about to the desert community. Darkness.
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Okay, so
Husband refused to do as he was told.
things are getting all kinds of weird.
Now you will never get her back.
Well,
I am
Much older than you.
no doubt about that, but you're missing a heart, lady.
work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Eat this. Is it over? Is it truly over?
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Again, taking leaps of faith. Probably this part is going to be muted in once it gets properly uploaded to YouTube due to the fact that even though I've turned down the music, somehow this music is making it through. Sorry, Alice, we're taken by the darkness. And with that, I think this is, yep, the game is going to be over and soon. Once we get past all this hullabaloo. The old gods of Asgard. Oh, Rose. Totally forgot about her when she was brainwashed. It looks like it's left its toll.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
And yep, that's the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. So that's been Alan Wake. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing next, but stay tuned. There won't be a stream tomorrow. There might not be a stream on Sunday, but there may be one on Sunday. But if not, they'll definitely be back Monday. Just because I'm gonna have a busy weekend at work, so until the next time, guys. Hope you all take care, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye.